I Wanna Fight You. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's me, Daniel, and welcome back to my channel. If you already are subscribed, thanks. If you're not, you should do that. But if you guys watched my 2 previous videos, thank you for that. Thanks for the feedback, thanks for the support, and let's jump into this. So when I was thinking of what else I wanted to talk about on my channel, I was just thinking, what is me? And I don't think I would be myself if it wasn't for music. Everyone listens to different types of music, and I was just thinking, you know what, my music is pretty cool, so I'm just going to talk about that. One thing that I noticed is that when you're getting to know someone, whether it's like a friend, a coworker, or I don't know, just a classmate, one of the first things you guys talk about is like, oh, what kind of music do you listen to? And I kind of like that question. It's not, it can be a very easily answered question, but for me I feel like if it's more than that. If I've ever asked you what kind of music you like and you say, I like everything, I like everything, I'll literally slap you, I'll literally fight you, I'll choke you, because I hate that answer. You don't like every genre. That's such a vague answer. Like, do you like country music? Do you like pop music? Do you like hip hop? Do you like techno? Do you like, what kind of techno do you like? Do you like house? Do you like trance? Do you like trap? It's such a, it's this answer, it's not as easy as you think. For me, maybe I'm taking it too serious because I like different types of music and I like to explain what different types of music I like, you know? Like, it's not as easy as it sounds. I would probably describe my taste in music very simple. Pop music is my favorite genre in music. I used to be kind of like afraid to say that only because it seems so basic and boring. At the end of the day, pop music, it's just amazing to me. Like, I love pop stars, I love pop music. I just love pop music. It's just very catchy, and a lot of people don't like it because it's basic or whatever, but at the end of the day, everyone has their own opinion, and this is mine. I would also say that I'm very into hip hop and rap, but again, mostly on the pop side. I like pop, hip hop, rap, hip hop. One of my favorite musical artists would have to be Azealia Banks. If you haven't heard of her, then you need to jump on that. If you have heard of her but not her music, which a lot of people are in that space, then you should go on YouTube, go on her SoundCloud, look her up on iTunes because her music is the shit. You've probably heard of her on gossip websites because apparently she has a big mouth and she loves drama, and she's always like in this like, she's always fighting with someone. But at the end of the day, her music is like the best music that I've ever heard personally. You might not like it, it's cool, but her vibe is just so, it's like the shit. She raps, she sings, she has the vocal, she has the flow, she has the punchlines. Her look is everything. Her looks are everything because she looks different all the time. Her aesthetic is just really crazy. So if you haven't done that, you definitely want to listen to her. And at the end of the day, after listening to hip hop, rap, and pop, which are very up-tempo, I also like to listen to some chiller artists like obviously Lana Del Rey. I would also recommend Lorde. Troye Sivan is another mellow, can be up-tempo artists that I fuck with, and there's just so many out there. Also, Galiucci's, she's not very popular at the moment. She's this up-and-coming artist from Colombia. She has the best vibe, the best aesthetic. She's only, I want to say 22 or 23, which is so young to me because she just has so much soul in her. I've seen her in almost every show she's performed here in LA. But actually, it's so funny, the way I fell in love with Galiucci is so authentic. It's just so, I was at this warehouse rave in LA, downtown LA. Ham on everything. If you live in LA, you need to search that up because Ham on everything, they're just the shit. So anyways, I was at one of these raves and I just went to have fun with my friends or whatever, and they usually have these up and coming artists. And one night I was just there, didn't really know what artists were gonna be there, and I was just like vibing out with my friends, fucking it up and shit. And then I hear like the voice of an angel, and I'm just like, who is this? So I hear her name or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna search her up when I get home. I ended up finding her on the internet, found her music, and I automatically fell in love. She's just amazing. I met her so many times. She's so nice. She always takes selfies with her fans, including me. Her voice is just angelic and her look is everything. If you haven't heard of her or if you haven't heard her music, you need to do that now because I don't want to be friends with you if you've never listened to Galiuchis. Not kidding. Alright guys, so I was kind of thinking of doing this segment where I talk about my favorite releases in the past month, and now that August has ended, I have downloaded a few cool new albums and songs and even discovered some new artists in the past month that I fucked with. For the month of August, my favorite release would have to be Glory by Britney Spears. This album that she just dropped last week of August was the shit. This is the Britney that I fell in love with. This is the Britney that I want to continue standing for, and the album, it's just Britney, bitch. If I had to choose 3 of my favorite songs off the album, I would have to choose Do You Wanna Come Over, Man on the Moon, and Love Me Down. If you don't want to listen to the whole album, you don't have to. I'm not going to force you to, but I would definitely recommend to listen to those 3 songs just because I really like them, and I just feel like if they're classic Britney songs, so you guys should go listen to those. And as we all know, the VMAs were this past month. They were not my favorite VMAs, only because I feel like if there wasn't a lot of drama, but I mean that can be good, but I just love drama. So I can't really talk about the VMAs without bringing up Beyonce. Did you guys not watch her 15-minute performance at the VMAs? Like, she just keeps on outdoing herself. I don't know how she's doing this. Like, is she ever gonna get tired? Is she ever gonna run out of ideas? Is she ever gonna stop killing it? I think and hope not. Her performance at the VMAs consisted of a few of my favorite songs off of her visual album Lemonade. Her performance was crazy. Her dancing and choreography were on point, like always. Didn't expect anything less from Beyonce, and if you don't agree with me, then you should probably unsubscribe. If you have my phone number, delete it. If you don't like Beyonce, then there's something wrong with you and you should probably check yourself out. Also, at this year's VMAs, Rihanna accepted her Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. I definitely think she deserved it. A lot of people were saying she didn't, only because she hasn't been in the game for as long as other artists, but I mean, she's been in the game for over 10 years, and I definitely think she's left her mark in the music industry. Her latest album, Anti, was just an album that I haven't got over, and it was released earlier this year, and it still feels so fresh to me. Another thing about the VMAs that I really loved was the red carpet. Troye Sivan was there. I just love seeing artists that I've been fucking with since before they were even famous get so big, because he used to be on YouTube, and then he just dropped his EP with a few songs, and no one really knew him. I fucked with his music, and then now he's like performing at these huge award shows where millions of people are watching, and I just love to support small artists and see them grow. So the year is almost coming to an end, which is kind of scary because I feel like if it was just January yesterday, but apparently it's September and we only have a few more months. I kind of want to talk about releases that I'm looking forward to. I know this month we are getting the lead single from LG5, which I'm looking forward to. Galiuchis, she's one of my favorite up-and-coming artists, and she hasn't really gave a date as to when she's going to drop her first album, but she is giving hints, and she's starting to release music slowly and performing at festivals, and I feel like if she's gonna drop her album anytime soon, which I'm looking forward to. Again, if you haven't heard or listened to her music, you need to do that now, because I don't understand how people can live their life without listening to Galiuchis. So you guys go do that. Follow her on Instagram, SoundCloud, Twitter, because she's just the shit. I had mentioned in my, I think, first video that I created a summer playlist on Spotify, which if you guys haven't followed, you guys should do that. But I also created this other playlist that was pretty fun to come up with. The playlist name is Break Free, and basically every song on the playlist is a song that you want to listen to after a breakup. These songs will make you feel like a bad bitch, they'll make you feel strong, they'll make you feel independent, and they'll just make you remember that you don't need anyone in your life to be happy, and they'll just make you realize that you don't need a scrub in your life. Whether you went through a bad breakup or someone broke your heart, these songs will get you in a better mood. And if you're going through anything like that, or if you just want to listen to the playlist, then go follow that. And I'll definitely leave the link to my Spotify playlist down below. Follow that. You don't have to follow it, but if you're in the mood to listen to some music, artists, or songs that I like, then do that. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. If y'all did, then give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, do that. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, or Instagram, you guys should definitely do that. I'll leave all of my info down below, and I'll definitely follow you guys back. Thanks, and I'll see you guys next time.